Alrighty, it is February 14th. Yes, I have made it to the middle of the month without doing a video. And honestly, I'm not foreseeing too many more pickups for the rest of the month. So this might be the one and only. I have 10 things here. And we're going to go through them. I've got 2 games and then 8 movies. I figured February is going to be kind of a light month. There's a couple movies I want, but I don't know if I want to pay full price for them. So we'll see how the month goes, but it's going to be a light month for sure. Starting off with this very wrinkly copy of Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm trying to remember where I got this at. I think it was like at a Goodwill or maybe like a thrift store or something. I did not pay much for it at all, a couple dollars. And that's why I was like, well, I have this digitally, so it's mainly just to put on the shelf next to Battlefront 1, the completionist in me. But I wanted it, and it was super cheap. And it's got a wrinkly cover, but it's not a big deal. This was a cool pickup. Best Buy was doing $10. It gave me $10. Or wait, was this Best Buy? Hell, I can't even remember. No. Amazon. Amazon dropped this all the way down to $20. And I had $10 gift card. So I ended up picking this up for $10. I have not played. I've played all the other Civs. I kind of love Civ. I have not played this one because it's gotten so many bad reviews. Darth Easy has talked about how it's not that great. But for $10, I'm going to be adding this, installing this on the PlayStation and giving it a go. So, really cool find. It has not gotten that cheap on Steam and stuff. So I will eventually probably get it on PC, but I've actually never played a Civ game on console. So that'll be another interesting thing to try. All right. And now into the movies. I'm still trying to get more Pixar movies in 4K, and they were running a deal on Amazon that was buy one, get one 50% off. I think I ended up getting, the other one hasn't come in yet, but I got Ratatouille. I'll save the other one for, it may not even be here till March, but I think I got these for around 15 a piece. So not bad. I love Ratatouille, and this was one that it's a Blu-ray to 4K upgrade. Great movie, and continuing my Pixar upgrade. This I picked up at Goodwill for like $1.50 or something. And it's both the Red movies. I've seen the first one. I don't really remember it very well. I don't think I've watched the second one, but I'm trying to get more Bruce Willis movies since he's not acting anymore. And some people really love these Red movies. So I thought for like $1.50, 2 movies, definitely worth it. This was the only Creed movie that I still had on Blu-ray. So this is actually a holdover from the January 3 for $33 sale. It finally came in. This was the last one. I think I got 9 movies in January on that deal. So $11 to upgrade my copy of Creed to 4K. And now I have all 3 movies in 4K. Really enjoy the Creed franchise. So cool to have it. All right, next. These next 3 movies I got from Game Exchange, and it's still buy 2, get 1 at Game Exchange, which is a cool deal. So this was my free movie. It's, I've never seen it. It's got Amanda Seyfried and Gary Oldman, so that's why I kind of grabbed it. It has a cool little lenticular. It's Red Riding Hood. It has a really bad Rotten Tomato score, and I love how it says from the director of Twilight, like that's supposed to be a good thing. What I'm planning on doing, because I really liked, what was the movie that I really liked recently that had a really bad Rotten Tomato score, and I thought it was great? Firewall. I picked that up for like $1 something, and it was a Harrison Ford movie, and it has like a 20-something% Rotten Tomatoes, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm thinking about doing at some point in time this year a set of movies that all have awful Rotten Tomato scores, and seeing if I can prove that Rotten Tomato scores are, maybe not the best or the only thing we should be using to decide whether or not to go see a movie or not. Because this is an awful movie. It might be an awful movie. I don't know. It has an awful Rotten Tomato score, but it's got my girl Amanda Seyfried in it, and After Housemaid, I kind of just wanted to watch another movie with her. So I figured I'd give it a try. We'll see. And it was free. Because this was another movie I bought. I think this was like $10 at Game Exchange, the Bob's Burgers movie. I really like Bob's Burgers. We went and saw this in theaters the one time. I really enjoyed it. Wanted to add it to the collection. Still have not finished the show. We made it like 7 or 8 seasons in and then quit watching. And then the other Game Exchange pickup, which once again, this was $10, I think, was 21 Jump Street, the 4K. I had it on Blu-ray, so this is a 4K Blu-ray to 4K upgrade, and it had the slip, which I thought was cool. And I really like 21 Jump Street. I wanted to rewatch it. Why not in the 4K? All right, these final two are pretty cool. They're both $30. They're both steelbooks. First up is Interstellar. I picked this up for $30 from Walmart. It went back in stock. It's like a reprint. And I always have been wanting to rewatch this movie. I only watched it the one time in theaters. I think I had it. Yeah, I had it on Blu-ray, but I always thought this would be a good one to rewatch in 4K. And so when the steelbook came back up for sale, I was like, yes, I want this because I'm going to rewatch it in its glorious 4K. I remember I didn't like the ending of it very much, but I thought the movie was pretty good, so... And then this I literally just picked up like an hour ago when I was at Walmart grocery shopping. End of Watch. This was another $32, I think, for this one. I had it in my cart for a while. It's a newer release. I think it came out like this month or last month maybe. I have this on Blu-ray as well, but this is the 4K Steelbook upgrade. An awesome movie. I remember loving this movie. So cool to get it in 4K. And cool to get it in this sweet steelbook. So yeah, that is it for the month of February for right now. Alrighty, today is February 22nd. I got some pickups. And it's all movies, I'm pretty sure. I got some games that I got at Goodwill that I'm going to resell. I guess I'll show them. But to my surprise, in my town, we got a disc replay, which I was super excited about. I used to would drive up like an hour to like Evansville or Owensboro, an hour away, to go to a disc replay. But where I go to watch movies is there's a Regal in Clarksville, Tennessee that I go to, which is about 45 minutes away. And that's my main go-to place. And the only thing they really had for the longest time was a Game Exchange, some Goodwill, stuff like that. But they just got a disc replay, which I'm really excited about. Disc replay is the place that does buy 5, get 1 free. Since they were newly open, they were doing a deal where it was $10 off of 50. So I went in, talked to the guys. It's not a super mega replay, so it's not a huge store, but they had a way better selection than, say, my Game Exchange did. And I am looking forward to probably every time I go to the movies, going in there and taking a peek around. And I did pick up a bunch of stuff from there, so let's go through that stuff first. And I did get a lot of like duplicate movies, which I usually don't ever get these, where there's 2 titles in one. But you're going to see why. Like for this one, that was $7.99. I already have Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but I don't have The Devil Wears Prada, and I want to watch it. I've never seen it, and I know the sequel's coming out. So I mainly picked this up to watch this. If I hate it, I will get rid of this. If not, I will look for just The Devil Wears Prada. But for right now, I've got them both. Put that over there. Mr. and Mrs. Smith I do like. I don't know how Devil's Wears Prada will be. Another one, Hollywood Homicide. I have on DVD. I've been wanting to upgrade that to Blu-ray for a long time. I really enjoy that movie. Hudson Hawk I'd never heard of, but it's Bruce Willis. And I thought, hey, why not? I was going to look. I don't even remember what the year was on that movie. But, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I'll check them out. But another dual title movie there for $9.99. And here's another one. Dodgeball and There's Something About Mary. This one was a little bit more expensive. I don't know. Maybe one of these movies is out of print. Maybe Dodgeball or something. I don't own either of these movies. I've seen them both. It's been a long time. I was like, you know what? Let's grab it. Another dual title Blu-ray. So I went from, I don't think I have any of those in my collection to now I have 3. I think that's the last one, but who knows? I may have another one in here. Dumb Money. This is the GameStop movie. It's been like 3 or 4 years now since this came out, but I did remember really enjoying it. Shailene Woodley up there is in this, I remember. Thought that was a pretty good get for $9.99. Air, another movie that's been several years since it came out. I'm pretty sure Ben Affleck directed this, if I remember correctly. Yep, directed by Ben Affleck. I remember really enjoying this, so I thought this was a good get for $7.99. And like I said, for every sixth movie you get free, basically. And what's cool about them is they don't do like the two cheapest movies. They do like, they stack them in stacks. So there's like, if you've got 6 $10 movies, and you're going to get one $10 off, instead of, I don't know how to explain it, but I actually got this from Goodwill for $1.50. Office Christmas Party. I thought I had this, but I did not. I've seen it once. It's got a crazy cast. Thought it was worth $1.50 to add to the collection. This was another Goodwill get, like I said, not an Xbox collector, but picked it up to resell or trade in at McKay's. Especially this one will be for sure a trade in because it's disc only, but Gears of War. Now back to disc replay. Got Coach Carter for $3.99. Another movie I have not seen in forever, but is a pretty good sports movie. Anger Management for $5.99, an Adam Sandler movie I did not have in the collection. And honestly, I cannot remember this movie very much. I remember a scene on the airplane. It's about the only thing I can remember about that movie. I could have swore I had this movie. I do have it on DVD, but I thought I had it on Blu-ray as well. But Interview with a Vampire. This is a 90s slow burn Brad Pitt. A very young, not Kristen Stewart. What am I trying to say? Little blonde Kristen. Oh gosh, now it's gonna drive me crazy till I figure it out. She's Kirsten Dunst. Goodness gracious. Yeah, she's very young in this movie. I remember enjoying this, but it's probably been over 20 years since I've seen that movie, so a good get. And then, last but not least, I picked up a $5.99 copy of Whip It. I've seen this movie once. I remember enjoying it and did not have it in the collection. One more movie that I got. This one I ordered from Walmart just because I wanted the slip, because I have all my Predator movies I have in 4K with slips. So I was like, oh, I want to get this. I really enjoyed this movie last year. It was in my top 10 movies. So wanted to pick it up. Paid $30 for it, which is kind of the going rate these days for a standard 4K with the slip. And I plan on rewatching it. It's got a lot of cool bonus features. And now I kind of want to get Prey in 4K, because then I would have every Predators movie in 4K. But that is it for the month of February. Now that I've got a disc replay every time I go to the movies, who knows? Who knows how many movies I'm going to be getting this year. But yeah, until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.